believers now at the Children's Hospital after they got a first-hand look at the one and only Pumpkin Fairy. She's not exactly your typical visitor to Children's Hospital. That's because she's not typical. She is the Pumpkin Fairy.
I don't think there's a pumpkin fairy anywhere else in the world that I know of, so I think this is it. I think I'm the original.
She may not be in storybooks, but with her pumpkin earrings, her magic dust, and the magic pumpkin wand, she's bringing Halloween to life for these kids. She works room to room, all the way up and down the hallways. And with a simple dash of her wand, maybe a special kiss too, she can make these kids' eyes light up and literally turns frowns upside down.
They have so much of their life, all the fun taken out of them a lot of times when they're sick in the hospital, and so I wanted to bring the play back into their life.
And even with those kids who are not quite sure what to make of the Pumpkin Fairy, she's not worried. If only she gets at least one smile, maybe two. She says her mission today as the Pumpkin Fairy will be accomplished.
I think play and imagination is so wonderful, and you forget a lot of that with all those needles and IVs and all that stuff. So anything to make them smile.
Now these are some of the pumpkins that Carolyn gave us. The Pumpkin Fairy, they even have a little fairy stamp on the back of them to know that it came from her. This is the first year she's done it, actually. She just came up with this. Yeah, she is a cancer nurse over at Thompson's, and one of her friends had kids that were sick last year, couldn't go for Halloween. Yeah. So she took some pumpkins over and said, well, tell her the Pumpkin Fairy's coming. And it just sort of sparked an idea, and so she got the whole costume, dressed up, and loved it today.
That's
you should have seen the kids' smile. It's just really
neat. Good, you know, there needs to be a Christmas fairy.
Yes.
And
she said there is a bubble
fairy.
fairy, and there's a gift fairy. I want to see that fairy.
She does that, or is that someone else?
No, no, but I mean, she believes that there are these fairies. And she's the Pumpkin Fairy.
Well, I've seen evidence of the Pumpkin Fairy, so I believe.
I believe, too.
Click your heels together.